Good morning. Now we have another exciting topic this morning at Planetiers World Gathering. We are going to talk about the management of water as a key thing for sustainable development. And with us today we have Marco Batista from Águas do Tejo Atlântico. He's the Director of Development and Communication. And Águas do Tejo Atlântico is a leading company operating in the environmental sector in Portugal, focused on the wastewater collection and treatment within a framework of economic, financial, technical, social, and environmental sustainability. So thank you very much for being with us, Marcos.
Thank you very much for having me here, and we can talk about water. It's a main problem in the planet, but not only in Portugal, but on the planet. There are some places that it's more important than here because we have here a good quality water, a drinking water, and a good treatment. So the water management is a crucial issue in nowadays. And first of all, I want to thank the team of Planetiers that built this event even in this pandemic way. And it's very important to think, to act. And it's one of the things that I want to show. So I will talk about not only about the water in general, but the B side of the water. It's usually the part of the water that we don't want to know because it smells and we don't want to see it. It's the sewage. So, but every water that we use or drink or use in the industrial or agriculture way needs a treatment to be reused or to be put in the natural seas or rivers. And many people don't ask what happened after flush the toilet. And there are several workers, several systems that manage that simple act to flush the toilet. And the B side is because no one wants to know about it, because the people want, like magic, that water or that dark water goes away, and I don't care because I pay for that, and it's okay. So drinking water is easier for us to think because we need to consume the water. But this B side is the side that have more opportunities, that have more. If we treat the sewage as a raw material, we can have lots of opportunities. So the evolution is what we want to be, and usually we choose our stage of evolution for our comfort. Our comfort zone regarding the sewage, it's okay. For me, it's okay. It's if you treat the sewage and you give it away to the sea or to the river, near river. And for me, if there are no problem, I can be in my comfort zone, and I can drink my beer and I can be a homer. So if we need to question if this is the evolution of our species that we want, because the planets say no, say that's not the evolution that we need. Okay. The climate change demands that we need to have a new mindset for this species evolution. We have to have new realities because the extreme factors that are associated to the climate changes are here, are real, and we can feel it in our skin every day. Not every day, but sometimes we have lots of rain, sometimes we don't don't have any rain. Sometimes we have lots of heat, or sometimes we don't. So these extreme factors demands a new attitude in our evolution. And this species that humanity evolute as in it, and is the possibility that the planet give us to do. At the beginning we discover the things and we use it and enjoy it. We just can take it and eat it and use it. And then we grow up and start to produce and start to consume. And with the consumption, the rejection starts, and the residual things start to appear in our dialect. So only in the 20th century, we start to manage the wastewater, and we manage like a treatment. So it's like we collect the sewage, we treat and reject. So in that state of the evolution that we want more consumption, we produce more to consume more. Well, it makes sense in that time. We don't think about the major problems in the planet. But now I believe we need to think about it. And I believe also that we are in the next stage of evolution, next stage where the sewage must be seen like raw material that we can reuse and recycle, and not only treat it and reject. So we have now to evolve to water resource recovery factory and forget about wastewater treatment, because if we stay in that part of the evolution, we can get all the efficiency and all the needs that the planet demands. So sometimes for us in the water sector, it's easy to know about these concepts, but the former wastewater treatment plant, the main goal of this wastewater treatment plant was to protect the rivers and the sea, and to reject the sewage in good conditions to be involved by the environment. That's very important, and I never forget that. That's our mission also as workers in the water area. But we need to redefine that, and in several countries this redefinition it's already a reality, because not only treat the water, but we can reuse it, because the water doesn't have only one quality. It have several qualities, and for each use or demand you can have a quality to that use, to that demand. And for be efficient in our planet, we don't have a very good treatment for all, and we don't have to transform every water in potable water or drinkable water, because the cost is too high, and we need to put the quality of the water as the use demand. So the wastewater treatment plant evolved to water resource recovery facility, and we try not to use the words waste or residual or the rejection, or for sometimes of course we need to reject the water, but only that the one that we can't use it, or we can't put again in circular economy, or we can we can't value more that water, or we can put in our future by other different ways. So back to the B side of the water, the dark side of the water. There are a team in Águas do Tejo Atlântico that treat the sewage 24 hours a day. We provide comfort for all. Can be in the comfort zone in water use and reject, but we are trying to evolve to the next level, and not only do our service with quality, but we need to do it with the future, because if we don't do it, we are spending more resources and money to the old contributors, and I think it's not the way that we want to evolve now. So there are some change factors that we need to have to make this evolution. First is technological availability. Well, that we have in the world. That there are several examples in the world that they can transform sewage in drinkable, in potable water. So if they can do that, we can do the quality to wash the streets, or the quality to use it in the industries, or to agriculture, or to other uses in urban life, that washing cars, for instance. We have the technology, so let's use it. That depends on our desire, our thinking, our need to evolution, but not only for that, because if it was for that, maybe it's already everything done. But sometimes calamity needs to appear to do that step to the evolution. Well, the dinosaurs remember that. But not only the calamity, the law and the investment need to go up to this next level of the evolution. So we now can say that with the technology available, we can do more water for non-purpose drinking or potable water. We can produce the water for irrigate or for washings. We can have biofertilizer with the sludge, because in the process of the wastewater treatment, we produce lots of bio sludge, and that bio sludge can be used in agriculture. In Portugal, we have low carbon, low nutrients land, so this sludge have very good potential to be used, not here in Portugal, but also in the world. And this sludge can also be the origin of the biogas or bioenergy that we need to produce for us, for our industry works, not only for our own needs, but we can produce to put in the national energy cable. And we can also take some bioplastics and bionutrients. So I think we have here the reason of these change factors. And now I think it's important to have questions about it. And the first question is, we have the technology, so we have the experience in several countries, in several places in the world. Some are secular, it's not new. We reuse the water since the primary things. But now we are more people. We need to do it in big scale. And the first thing, it's just a simple question, is make any sense today washing the streets with the drinkable water or potable water? The water that we have in the glass and we can put in our body is the same that we need to wash the streets? But the real question for me, that we need to do for this evolution is, have you ever wondered your health or well-being without my team in the Tejo Atlântico or the team in your country that treat the water for drink or the sewage? How is your life without that? Or what's your life? And in your future, if we don't do this step, how is your future? I'd like to put a video if it's possible, and if Cassia wants some questions, I'm here.
Okay, do the yes.
Now that the world has changed and forced you to consider what is really most important, have you noticed how there are things you never thought about, but yet could not live without? That there are invisible services providing comfort to your life and are essential to the health and well-being of you and your family. Take a look around. Water is constantly present. But have you ever thought about what happens after it quenches your thirst and reinvigorates you? Do you have much idea about the work necessary to protect you from the harmful viruses and bacteria if nobody took care of the sewage and sanitation? Have you ever considered the professionals working around the clock to guarantee all this so that you don't have to think about any of it? Those who are on the front line of the sanitation treatment systems that your quality of life depends on. Hundreds of men and women form the operational teams committed to your health and the environment, tirelessly working to ensure that the waters you used reach the rivers and seas in the best possible quality, all so that you don't have to worry whenever you open your windows. Take a swim as the sun goes down, or eat locally caught fish. The teams at Águas do Tejo Atlântico nevertheless thank you. After all, despite being invisible, we know how much you value our work. We're always on call and always on the front line for your health and for the environment.
Well, thank you very much. It was really inspiring, and we hope everyone here also learned more about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.